So I just got back from going through our new purchase. We've purchased the entire contents of another house, but this time it's not as full as the houses that we're used to doing. If you would like to see that video, I'm gonna post the link down below, but I thought I would continue on because I had to come home and make supper, and I had a subscriber send me these. Hold on, I want to make sure I get the right person. It was from Nancy, and she's here in Alberta with us, but I wanted to try. She sent me a whole bunch. I'll show you. Hold on. Like I assume you guys know, she sent me all of these. She got them when she was 10, I believe, and there was a recipe that sounded a little odd. I mean, most of them are like delicious chocolate deliciousness, but that's not the one I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna try the cocoa Spoonburgers. I'll take a close-up shot of it, as well as I will link the recipe. I'll link it. I'll write the recipe in the comments down below. The comments. You guys, it's been a while since I've vlogged. Down below in the information section, I will include how to reach us, how to contact us, all that good stuff. The link for the video from our main channel, Curiosity Inc., where we bought the entire contents of another house. And we kind of did the initial walkthrough, found some surprises, of course. And what else was I linking? Right, the recipe. I already forgot. Jason and Abigail are going to the store right now to go and get me some buns. Thank goodness, because I didn't have any buns. So I thought I would take you guys on this journey, and if it's something really delicious, I mean, then you guys have another recipe for your, I was going to say collection, but something I've been trying to do, you know, with Pinterest, all our cookbooks that we have, and I've been trying to incorporate at least one new recipe or recipe that's been recommended to us every week. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks because, you know, life happens. But today, I thought it would be, I have all the ingredients. It calls for onion, celery, butter, tomato soup, water, cocoa, sugar, salt, leaves, wow, bay leaves, I guess it's still leaves, cloves, I don't know if I have cloves, but it's 1/8 of a teaspoon. I feel like we're gonna be okay. Lemon juice, thyme, pepper, and this calls for 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I don't eat red meat. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes I try not to eat red meat. I try to stick to lean chicken and vegetarian meals. So we are using ground chicken because I have a whole bunch of ground chicken that needs to be used up. So bonus. So to be fair, if this doesn't turn out, it might be a recipe that tastes the best with ground beef. So, but maybe it'll taste delicious. I guess which one I'm hoping for. All right, so I'm gonna start and get this started. There's Steven. Chewy, why is he barking at you? So yesterday we had like this crazy snowfall, but it looks like it's almost melted off already. Oh, you guys, I cannot believe. I mean, it's April, and in Alberta in April, we still get snow. So, I mean, how many years is it gonna take me to not assume that spring is here? I'll give you guys a quick update with new things that we're doing, and then I'll get started on supper since we're still a little early. I've got 15 minutes. Don't worry, I won't blab for that long, I hope. There's no guarantees. All right, so something that I've been trying to do, but you can tell it's going okay. My mom gave me this little cart. This thing is fantastic for seeds. The only thing is, like, these ones are all coming up. This is hollyhock. One of them out of all those came up. The rest are getting spindly because the nice thing with this is that I keep moving it to the sunshine, but it looks like I forgot today. Of course I did. Why? These ones are doing okay, tomatoes, but this one, these are starting to get spindly. Like when they start doing this, that's not good because they're reaching for the light. So they need obviously more light if they're reaching like that. Ooh, and they're dry. So anyways, I got seeds started because we love having tomatoes. I also planted some peppers and then the flowers that take forever. Also, my grandma gave me this geranium. I'll put in a clip. I think I showed this before of what color it is, but this also needs some water. And all I did is I cut it on a 45-degree angle, and I dipped it in farm honey, and I shoved it in there with some, I watered it with this root booster. Not just that, like in water. I didn't try to kill the plant. I have since taken all the babies off of the spider plant and repotted those as well. Back when it was, I mean, it doesn't look bad out here. It's pretty nice. Oh, this thing, I got this off of Amazon, this little rainbow maker. This is great. I never thought I'd be with somebody that put crystals in her window to see rainbows on her walls, but I was wrong. I love it. I don't think it's working right now. No, it's kind of, but it's over by the, you can kind of see it in, as I blind you guys with it. Yeah. So on the pick today, I guess it wasn't really a pick. When we went to go and discover the house, there were a couple things that I grabbed for myself. Oh, you guys, I try to make sure everything's closed in the background so it's not so busy. That's like a hot tip. Your whole house will look cleaner if you just close cupboards, closets. But one of the things that I found an old Bridges cookbook. It's not that old, but I love Bridges cookbooks. They're fantastic. So that, I got marmalade because, I mean, there's marmalade in there. It's completely sealed. I can wash it off. And I like marmalade. And something that I found that I was going to buy myself anyways, which was a really good find for me, was a Kindle. So right now I am charging it and hoping that it works because I would love to be able to try it out. And it was meant to be. I honestly was ordering one anyways, so fantastic for me to find. Hopefully it works. And then I can get all my books from my phone. Actually, I don't even know how it works. I don't know if I can even transfer those or not. But I could start figuring it out. All right, so this is the recipe that we are making. Looks like I just need onion and celery and some butter. First, saute that. So I should get on this. I'm just gonna clean up a work area because, ew. Get this all cleaned up and I'll get the ingredients out. All right, you can hear Alexander in the background as he's editing the video that I just talked about. So we need an onion, some celery, tomato soup. I don't have Hershey's cocoa, but I do have Fry's cocoa, sugar, salt, bay leaves, lemon, and pepper. So I'm gonna start chopping this up. All right, I added a swack of butter. It's about a quarter cup, maybe a tiny bit more. It's supposed to be a half a cup of onions and a half a cup of celery. I don't know, actually, I just chopped them. Let me look, don't look at my dishes. Okay, hold on. A half a cup of onion and a quarter cup of celery. Well, that's good because I put in more onion than celery in there. Plus, they're not a fan of celery, so that works for me. I'm going to saute this till it's nice and soft and get that out off camera. And then we'll get the rest of the ingredients put in the bowl so we can put it in the pan when it's ready. All right, hopefully this works. The onions and celery have sauteed. I have a quarter cup of lemon juice that I squeezed, and I put the half cup of water in here as well. I'm just gonna put it through my little tea strainer though, because I think I lost a couple seeds in there. So I'm gonna add that. Oh yeah, there were a couple seeds in there. Okay. 2 cans of tomato soup are going in. Maybe a spoon. Let me just grab them quick. It didn't come prepared. I should have taken that half cup of water and rinsed the cans out with it. That would have been better. All right, well, right now, I don't know what it smells like. All right, just gotta rinse these out and put them in recycling. now I'm covered in ketchup. All right, now we need some pepper and some salt. How much pepper? 1/4 teaspoon. Salt and pepper is kind of always just to your taste, except for don't go crazy with the salt. My hands are all wet. Okay, okay, that's good. Some salt. About 1/2 teaspoon. How much sugar? 3 tablespoons of sugar. It's just for the acidity of the tomatoes. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna give this a little stir and turn this down. All right, we also need 2 bay leaves. 1, whoops. I'm gonna try to fish that out. 2, oh, and I almost forgot the cocoa. 3 tablespoons of cocoa. One, 2, 3. I almost forgot it calls for a little bit of time. Oh. Oh. It's a 1/4 teaspoon. That might be a little much. Well, now it says to simmer this for 45 minutes, so I gotta cook the chicken up. But our problem right now is that it's still frozen solid, so I gotta microwave this. All right, I browned the chicken, cooked it all up. I mean, it's not really brown, but it's cooked. If you are using ground beef, even with the chicken, I recommend to keep it going just a little bit until you get some color on it, like actual, like, you know, like brown color, not just the pink gone, because it adds to the flavor. Don't dry it out though. All right, so I'm gonna try to transfer this to the sauce. So I simmered the sauce for the 10 minutes that it said. I have 2 pounds of ground chicken rather than 1.5. So, because I got hungry 5 people in my family. It was almost English. So this is supposed to simmer. Wow, I am throwing it all over the stove. So it doesn't, I mean, I'm not sure what it smells like. It smells chocolatey and doesn't smell bad. It smells different. Yeah, it kind of smells good. It kind of smells like a tomato gravy, which makes sense since there's tomato soup in this. But all right, well, let this go. We're at 5:22. I'm going to end it at 6 because I'm going to be hungry by then. So slightly less than 45 minutes. We're letting this simmer. Plus with that much more meat, I don't know how this is going to be for the sauce. But one of the biggest tips that I have for trying to keep your house cleaner, because I mean, I got quite the mess happening, but you know what it's like once it gets out of control and you're trying to catch up and then it's hours cleaning. I mean, none of us want to clean for hours. While you're waiting for something, like while the sauce was simmering, I cleaned up the spices and everything that I used. And then now that I'm waiting for that sauce, I mean our food to cook, I'm going to clean up this area. Plus my tulips are spent now, unfortunately, so I got to take care of that. And if I have enough time, I want to take care of this area. I know in some cleaning programs they call that a hot spot. That is our hot spot. That, no matter what, it collects all the things. All the things. So I'm gonna get on that and hopefully, oh, sun's shining. I might go outside as well. It's clean.
I got 6.
We found some boxes of coins at that house.
We're gonna organize it. So pennies, nickels, dimes. We'll do quarters in there, and then. Yeah.
So I'm gonna help sort some coins, as I really like to sort. That's what we're doing.
It looks just like teeth.
Alexander said it looks like chili. I was meaning to make a salad with it, but I forgot. So we are just having, I mean, there's veggies in it. Did you try it, Steven?
I forgot I was supposed to wait for the video.
Yeah, but how does it taste?
It's really good. It smells like it's gonna taste like chocolate, and then it doesn't.
What do you think, Jason?
I was a little bit afraid that it would. There's chocolate in this?
Yeah, that's why it's so rich looking. I actually add cocoa to my chili.
Could have had Monaco on it.
I did not get to this because I was sorting coins. Okay, I want to try it.
Yeah, let's just accept it. It feels like lava.
Mm-hmm. It tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like.
It tastes like lava?
It's good.
You like it? It has kind of a, I think the cocoa gives it a bit of a grittiness kind of, but it's good. It tastes like, got you on camera eating. What? What do you think?
All right. It's good.
All right. The results are in. For all of us, rating it out of 10, it became 8 point what?
5.
Basically
8.2.
Oh.
8.2. So it's an 8 out of 10. So that's a success. And I think that it tastes like a really rich roast gravy. That's what it tastes like. There's no beef anything in this. I don't know why. Maybe the bay leaf? I don't know what made it taste like it, but it tastes like a really rich sauce. What do you think it tastes like?
A little bit like chocolate.
It tastes like roast gravy.
Where are you going?
I guess that's where I thought I should just end the vlog. There was no other content. So this is me from the present who's editing the vlog. And I thought I would just wanted to come in and make sure to say thank you so much for coming along with me and my family on our adventures. And hopefully you get a chance to try the, well, now I can't remember what it was called. That's how long that other footage was from. Cocoa Spoonburgers, I think, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I thought I'd give you a quick update on my spindly little plants. It's only been like a week, but I had started putting them outside for an hour because I learned the hard way last year that the sun burns them real quick. So I put them out for an hour and then slightly longer for the last couple of days, and they seem to really like that. So this is still doing pretty good. And it looks like there's a sunflower in there. I think that's a sunflower. These are starting to do a lot better. My tomatoes love being out in the sun. My peppers are doing better. There's some that were leaning over because they didn't have enough water in the back. That's the only bad thing about these pellet things. They dry out really fast. So if today cooperates, I might transplant them into some bigger containers because like these aren't so bad for this size, but these tiny, tiny little ones are not good. But like that's my garden sage. Look at that. So the trick that I found last year when I was doing the tomatoes, you guys probably already know this, because these are so big. Oh, there's 3 in there. I needed to thin that out. But the trick is, oh, let me show you right at the bar. You plant it pretty high up. Like I would plant it, I'm gonna plant them really deep because all of those end up being roots. With the tomatoes that I was having trouble with and they were breaking off, my grandma, she just told me, just lay it straight down and I just had a very tiny bit up. Like the main plant was laying down and she said it'll come back. And I thought, it seriously did. Not only did it come back, it was so healthy. So the other thing I do, wait, I don't think I said this, did I? You would think I knew, I'm finishing editing. I keep the eggshells and I crush them up and I take like probably about 1 eggshell per plant. I just crush it up and I put it in the bottom where I'm gonna put the plant, and it helps give them, Oh, I know there's calcium. There's something else that it gives tomatoes that it actually works. There was a huge difference when I did the test last year of between the plants that I gave the eggshells to and the plants that did not. It was a huge difference. So, I mean, it works well, and then I don't have to throw my eggshells in the garbage. So I just rinse them out, shove them in this. I've been crushing them down because I forgot. I forgot about the process. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go finish off this video so I can get it up. Today we have a live auction happening through Kastner, and that money is going towards hopefully helping us purchase a parcel of land close to the city so that we can start building and all of that good stuff. So it's an exciting day today. Maybe I will vlog some of that since I've already got my camera on, got my face on. Yep. We're gonna go feed some birds before it starts raining, I think. So maybe we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Thank you all so much for coming along, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye everyone.